Right, hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you can hear me. Tom's working from home. That's a fact. Right, let me just change some things here before we get going. This has been very complicated to set up. There's a real art to live streaming, which I'm far from perfecting. So first, if you could just let me know that sound is okay, you can hear my voice. You should be hearing it clearly. Then that would be good. Right, so let me get that back and DCS. So I hope you can see the DCS screen there. So you load up Digital Combat Simulator, which I've had for a while, and I played it for a while, and then I put it down for about 2 years. Sound is good. Thank you for confirming that. But given where we are with COVID-19 and working from home, not really going out a lot, this is why I've got back into Sims, so that I don't go stir crazy, basically. I think I'm going to get out the weekend and do some flying. But there's a lot to be said for simulators, and some of them are really, really good. Digital Combat Simulator, full-size simulator, immensely complex, actually, if you want to get into it at a really complex level. Very amazing graphics. The main thing about it is you can actually shoot stuff. You can shoot targets on the ground, you can shoot other aircraft, and it really does emulate. It's supposed to very closely emulate a lot of the systems, avionics and weapons systems that you get on these actual jets. So Digital Combat Simulator, would you believe it's actually free? So you can download it for free. Do a Google search for it, you'll find it. You can download it, but you do have to have quite a good PC to run it. It comes with one plane. It's a kind of a Russian plane that's a little bit boring. But you can buy these add-on modules. You can buy other aircraft, and so you can see A-10C, Kristen Eagle, and loads of others, F-86, F-5, F-16. And they're bringing out new aircraft regularly. Now, the one that I just bought yesterday was the F-18. So let's just go into a quick, startup with the F-18, see where I'm basically on the ramp. It starts me off in the cockpit, so bear with me. There are so many key combinations to actually operating this whole thing. It's quite complex, so bear with me. So as I've got the mouse pointer set up, it allows me to click on buttons in the cockpit, and I have to do Alt-C. No, Alt-C? Alt-C should be Alt-C. Yeah, to let me look around from within the cockpit. Now I can use I'm watching this on a monitor, a widescreen monitor, but this works fantastically well with VR goggles. It is the most immersive aircraft simulator that you can fly. So you're looking around and it's moving the view from left to right, up and down as you move your head. It's an amazing thing for VR. So there you can see and I'm using to control this, you can see it, this is my joystick that I invested in. It's a Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog replica A-10C stick. So I've got that, and I've also got the throttle assembly down here on my right side as well. That's got buttons all over it, and you can assign different functions to the buttons and everything like that. So you can go to outside, external views. So you see other aircraft. I'm just playing this by myself, but the environment, there are going to be other aircraft, other vehicles, flying around, but you can also go into multiplayer sessions as well. So I'm hoping you can hear the game sound as well. Somebody could let me know you can hear the game sound. I hope that's working for you. It'd be a bit of a shame if it isn't. So as I said, this can be immensely complicated. Even starting up one of these aircraft can be immensely complex because it is realistic. It's supposed to emulate the real thing. But obviously you can cheat. They allow you to cheat, and there are keys combinations to do these things automatically. So auto start, where was that? Left Windows home. So let's see if that works. Yeah. So there you go. So it's auto sequence is running. And you see the steps that it's going through here. If you were doing this manually, you would have to buy pedals, and actually getting pedals is a very good idea, particularly for rudder control and for ground control. I don't have those, so I'm using Z and X keys for rudder. So look at all these things it's going through. So I'm hoping it's going to actually start the engines. There you go, engines start. Now I've had a problem with the F-18 only starting one engine. And I asked Jason about this, and he said, Dom, it's because we're not idling up. So this will be the first phase. It's a miracle if it does start 2 engines, I'll be amazed. Engines coming up, hopefully. So all I'm going to do at the start here is going to be a miracle if I actually get in the air. Well, I can see one engine. Probably air in the fuel line. Auto start stop. Oh my, well. So you see there, something hasn't worked. Because I'm a skilled pilot, I'm going to try and take off using one engine. Oh, great. Or maybe not. It's not moving. Oh. And I'm not going to muck around. I just really want to get this thing in the air. Yeah, one engine's out. I know! Sorry, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll quit that, and I'm just going to go straight into it, because I don't want to waste your time. F-18 instant action. Weapons practice. Let's do this. I know, but it's like I could go in and find out how you release brakes. They weren't. I did this earlier just very quickly, and it worked. So here we go. So let's turn off the labels. So we've got some targets on the ground down there. You see the smoke, the blue smoke, and there's red smoke. And I've got rockets loaded and guns. I have to go into air-to-ground mode, so 2 for air-to-ground mode, and I have to select rockets here. Done that, and I'm just going to follow the coastline, and then I'm going to do a reversal. So, see that red and green, the blue side? Afterburner. Only giving the afterburners on one engine, don't ask me while I'm doing that, these are the ground targets. So that's the blue. So I'm pulling my reversal. I'm trying to keep this as entertaining as possible, going between the different views, because if I was just in cockpit view, I think it'd be quite boring. Pulling over the top. So coming into this target, right? And they've got jeeps and trucks on the ground. So I'm going to launch some rockets and then go to that view, and hopefully you'll see some nice explosions. So I just have to get the pipper on target, coming in nicely, tracking in, and away, weapons away. F7. Here we go. Not bad for a first fly past. Alright, so we go afterburners again, and we're going to go along here, and then I'll pull another reversal and do another run. The thing is, if I was using VR goggles, I wouldn't be able to see my keyboard. And if I can't see my keyboard, then I can't do all the key sequences that I need. So we're pulling over the top again. I've got one afterburner. And again, I'm going to go for this blue area up here. Let's turn around the other way. I'll launch rockets and then go to that view, and hopefully you'll see some nice explosions again. Reducing throttle. And track. Oh, what? I don't know. What? I went into air to ground mode. Damn, see, this is. I changed modes somehow. Ah! Never mind. Throttle up and we'll do another reversal. So let's set the camera again round the other way. Yeah. ISS convoy, we're going to take it out. Over the top. Reducing the throttle. Oh. Oh, come on. Yep. How about that? Do the same again. I just can't get enough of this. And pulling over the top. How am I doing for missiles on the rails? I think I'm good still. Pulling over the top, throttling back. Looking for the blue smoke again. Oh, is the smoke gone out? That doesn't help. I think it's down here. I'm still in that mode. F7, think I'm still good. Yeah, so you can use machine guns as well. in cockpit view and switch to guns. Guns. Airspeed 225, altitude 1600 feet. Well, we destroyed something. Got them back. That was pretty close to the ground. Let's do that in view like that. Do it that way. That'll be more interesting for you. There you go. Yeah, I'm flying it on the raggedy edge. So that's that. Let's get out of that and see what else. Try one other thing. So again, and to add, there are, you know, for each of these aircraft, you go into training and F-18, and if you want to learn, you know, how to, the basic controls, how to cold start and not do auto start, taxi and takeoff, through to how to take off and how to land on a carrier, how to use all the different weapons, so air to air, and with, you know, the gun, air to air, sidewinders, AIM 120s, air to ground, gun, unguided rockets that I was using earlier, different bombing modes. I mean, it's endless. You could spend hours and hours just learning how to fly these aircraft. But it's going to make it more fun if you invest that bit of time to learn how to fly. So let's go back to instant action. You can buy missions as well, so Flaming Hills and lots of other missions that you can buy to go along with this, not just the aircraft. So should we look at carrier landing? I'm not going to land it on a carrier. It's not going to happen, but I think it'd be fun to see me crash into the side of an aircraft carrier, because obviously this is the naval version of the F-18, so it has the hook, arrestor hook. So what I hate is labeling all the labels. Left shift and turn the labels off. So let's reduce throttle. going fast. I'm doing 445 knots. So reduce the throttle. So we're going to fly over. And I'll maybe do one attempt. But I've got to lose a lot of speed first. I really haven't. And obviously there's a whole navigation system around landing on a carrier, the guidance it gives you on the glide slope and everything like that, which I haven't read into. So here's the carrier. I'm just going to do a fly past. So I'm just going to do a circuit. See if I can find it again. I think it's a bit doubtful, but I should be losing a bit of speed now. 4,000 feet. So if we go to external view, there's the carrier back there. So I've put the hook down. I'm at... What am I going so fast? Good Lord, I don't have to go around again. Literally cut the engines now. I might have to go around again. I think I'm still going too fast. I am going too fast. Okay, code. Permission to do a flyby. Permission denied. Flaps. Yeah, but it should damn well slow down. Gear, I'll put the gear down. The gear won't. See, I'm coming down. It's actually coming down now. That's good. 300 knots. Put the brake up. No, that wasn't the brake. 280. That's good, isn't it? And where am I? Okay, this is so hard. Yes, I wasn't trying to land. 330 knots. Just start picking up damn speed again. So I'm going to put the brake out again. I'm finding this quite stressful. The games, these simulators are supposed to be fun. It's like I'm worried about killing myself. And it's not like I'm in VR. Even in VR, when I'm using a flat screen, I'm going like this. It's like I feel like I'm actually in something. Alright, so I'm going to... full flaps, yeah? Alright. Well, that is supposed to be full flaps. I'll do that when they go down. Maybe they go down automatically. Right, speed. It's coming down now. Gear coming down. Ball the ball. Where is it? Where is it? Let it. Please don't expect me to land this first time. If I landed this, I would be amazed. But I think my speed should be below 200 knots. It's coming down now. Too much. Oh, that is slow, isn't it? Throttle up. I'm going to do this from the... which view should I do it from? Probably more entertaining from your perspective if it's that view. I'll try and change it to that view at the last minute. No! Well... I didn't kill myself. .240 knots. Need to stabilise the speed a bit. Wave off, wave off. All right. Here we go again. We're at 207 knots, not bad. And use that little ship there. I'm feeling like I should probably do this from cockpit view. 250. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Well, I'm going to lose a bit of height, so I'm going to pick some up. I reckon I might have to deploy the speed brake. Making the turn. It's like you're balancing several things at the same time. Throttle a bit, and a bit low, I think. Speed's coming down, 250. The edge. Oh! How did I miss? I mean, the lineup was about as good as it's going to get, isn't it? Wasn't that good? Lineup. Oh, so frustrating. Oh, right, I'll do it from external view this time, I think. Don't speed up too much. Throttling back. Just go a little way up. 283 knots. Yeah. Oh, that was so annoying. Do you think I was a little high? Bit more juice. Okay. So what would you say? Cockpit view? Or I think cockpit view was the way to go, but I need to be lower. Alright, so I need to slow it up. Do you know what the slide? Do you know what the stall speed is? See, I'm good there, aren't I? 160. I want to be about 160. Fly nicely. 160. It's 134. Alright, okay, slower. I've got to lose a bit of height, so I'll pick some speed up. 154. Bit more throttle. Looking for that ship out there. Let's just check that I've been dangling. I've got the flaps making the turn. (152), 153 looks good. Carrier coming in with vision now. Looks good. Lining up. Losing a bit of throttle. Losing more throttle. (160), throttling up a little bit. Too low. Come on, pick it up. That's good. Oh no! I'm at the bottom of the sea. Oh dear. Well, just goes to, I mean, it's not supposed to be easy, is it? It's not supposed to be easy. I mean, it would have been such a fantastic ending to put it down on the deck. But maybe next time. Oh my god, that was stressful. So I don't think there's anything else I can add. I'm obviously very green at DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, but you can see the potential. I've shown some ground attack with missiles and guns and trying to land on the back of a carrier. It wouldn't be fun if it was easy, but once you master it, and you can do other things like air-to-air refueling. There are tankers flying around, so you can do air refueling and shoot down air targets and stuff like that. It's quite an amazing sim. So there you go. Thanks very much for watching. I think that's it for this little intro into DCS. I hope you enjoyed that. Definitely going to come back and do some more simulator stuff in the future. got at least one other supplier going to send us a simulator for us to try out. Is the F-16 free? Yes, I think it is at the moment. Actually, they do go through periods where you can try out these amazing add-on aircraft for free. So in terms of buying them, I actually bought the F-18 for half price. It was like $30, $40. There you go, you can see all the different views. There's simple targets flying around that you can shoot down if you wanted to. Well, I think that's it for this one. Thanks very much, guys, for tuning in, and gals. And we'll do it again soon. All the best, have a good evening, look after yourselves. I hope nobody's suffering out there with this dreaded virus that's going around, but please look after yourself, look after your loved ones. It's very important. It's a tough time for all of us, but we're going to get through it together. Okay, take care.